Hello everyone and welcome to Community Life. Here we are at the Login Lounge and I'm Neil from SNJ Media and I'm here with Helen Whitcroft. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You are no longer mayor, you are derobed.
I am, yes. I've gone back to having my councillor lanyard instead.
You're a councillor again, you're a normal person.
I am.
So tell us then, what was it like to be mayor for the year? Did you get the company car and everything, and you know the key to the executive toilet room and all that sort of stuff?
No, the car got done away with a few years ago, and to be perfectly honest, I think that it is an unnecessary cost. There's no two ways about that. And I'm quite independent and drive myself. I don't want to anyone else.
She just takes the moped.
It was horse and cart, me. Yeah, so we. So what did we get? We got the office.
The
that
office,
was pretty
yes.
much it, really. And the chains, of course, and the privilege, because that it was, and absolutely it is an enormous.
And the portrait.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
You're on the wall now for the next however many years.
I am, and of course I'm the 50th. So yeah, and now there's rows and rows of them. I don't know if you've seen them, but literally all the way around the
I
walls.
do hate to say this though, your year was so poignant with so many different things, and you know you had the coronation.
Yes.
Okay, you then had the passing of a monarchy, and
the other way around. Yeah, the Jubilee first.
The Jubilee first, yes.
Yeah.
Then so the Jubilee, then the passing of the monarchy, and then the coronation.
Yes.
So in your 1 year, no other mayors had that.
Oh no, because of course the Queen was on the throne for so long.
She was.
So of course the council, 1974. So of course the Queen was well established by then. So yeah, it was.
So it must have been a real honour for you, and your legacy that you've left behind now.
Yes, I do feel a little bit guilty about that, I have to say, because there's no doubt about it. It was something that Madison and I both utterly embraced. And, you know, we absolutely, both of us, are very people person.
Yeah.
And absolutely everything we could do, we did. So, I felt quite for the deputy mayor, actually, because she got very little last year. Because we just loved it. Absolutely everything. I mean, when I look back, there's nothing that I look and think, oh, I wouldn't go there again. Absolutely nothing. And everything, it was just, you know, obviously, all those many different opportunities, I would happily go to any of those places again.
It's fantastic. And how many events did you actually do last year? Do you actually remember how many events you did?
I haven't added up.
You haven't added up?
No, I haven't added up. No, I don't know. I think at one point, within the first 2 months, it was 45, I think. And then, but maybe by Christmas, had we got up to 80, something. But I can't remember. And it was a lot. It kept going. It was a lot.
And I know that obviously Maddie was, she was there by your side majority of the time. Obviously, she had college and things like that.
Right.
So who was did you have like various deputies who just came along with you?
My father joined in, that was, he did more of the, what I would think of as the older, sort of more traditionally kind of stuff.
Okay.
The old folks' homes, you know, the residential places, you know. So, yeah, some of those organisations. But she did all the, you know, she made sure she had all the fun bits. And, of course, the biggie was the RMA. And she came along.
And you got to meet the King as well?
We did. Yes, we did. And it was one of those things, he sort of came over and he said, oh, you know, where are you the mayor of the Chains? As I said, here, Surrey Heath.
Did he go, where's that?
And I think, you know, sort of where we are now type thing.
Yeah.
And then I introduced her and said, this is my consort, blah, blah, blah. And of course he got chatting to her and, you know, she was all about college and what she was doing. And then he sort of said to her, you know, are you missing college today? And it was actually holidays, but without thinking, she sort of, you know, she said, oh, yes. And he said, well, if you don't get the study caught up today, then just say you met the King. Just say you met me. And she was absolutely blown away. But he was really lovely, really lovely. He doesn't come over in that way to me. He always strikes me as being very official and very, but he wasn't like that at all.
Very down to earth.
Yeah. yeah.
I think there's two sides to the king, isn't there? He has his official side, but he also has that, that pleasant, a bit like his son. He likes to laugh, he likes to joke as well. So
it was, he was, and very much a family man. He just was talking about both William and Harry having been to the RMA, and their service, although Harry's service in Afghanistan. And he mentioned each of them in that way. He's clearly, a family man, and he was really lovely. It was nice.
That's great. That's great. So, what's going forward then? What are your things for the future now? Because I know you had your, you finished being mayor, then you went away on holiday for a bit of a break.
We have.
Did you stand on the balcony and do some speeches while you were out there and on holiday?
We did. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Even the evening entertainment, we just...
Did you not get up on stage?
No.
Because I know you're good at that stuff, getting up on stage and doing stuff.
Well, somebody kind of,
Or dragged you. I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I wonder. That was an experience. That's what.
And I'm sure there's video footage of it somewhere as well.
Yeah, which can stay somewhere, I think.
Can you dig that out? I can add it on this video.
I'm sure we can find it. The impersonate, the ventriloquist with the mouth.
With the mouth, that's right.
To be honest, the Jubilee event, that was magnificent,
that was it.
And the weather was amazing as well.
It was, wasn't it? And quite, a couple of people said to me afterwards, "Oh, we ended up with sunstroke, really ill the following day." But it was the weather was perfect. The whole event had come together, was amazing, and we'd done a lot of we'd pushed it. We'd done sort of handing out flyers, all that kind of thing, and of course we ground the traffic to a bit.
Well, I can remember because I was there from day one really, and on the day we were there.
I remember when you invited me over. I could not get there because of the traffic. Gave up in the end.
The thing was, I spoke to Helen at 8 o'clock in the morning, and she goes, "Oh, no one's going to come. No one's going to come. No one's going to come. I'm really worried, Yeah. And by about 11 o'clock, literally you couldn't move. And the traffic started to snare up, and it was.
It was. I can remember Neil got involved right back at the beginning when we were organising, and of course the first thing was the weather, and it was all I was, all I was talking about. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. It's going to be. And Neil kept saying to me, "It'll be fine. It'll be fine." And then of course 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm worrying about people turning up, and I could see the look on your face as if to say, "Will you give over? You've got to worry about something." That's what the weather. And then
I know, but no, it was a great event, a great term. It is that whole year. Obviously is
remarkable,
and now you can sit back, you can relax and get back into your normal councillor sort of attire. But before we go any further, we have an announcement to make today, don't we?
We do.
Okay, right, Jack. Okay, we have a magic figure.
We do. We have. I have to check my piece of paper to make sure I get it right. We have the charities raised with all my amazing team raised £28,611 and 21 pence. We have to count the 21.
Don't forget the pence.
That's right. We love the pence. So we are absolutely thrilled to bits, as you can imagine.
That is an amazing amount.
Really chuffed.
Really chuffed. And that's going to be split 3 ways between your 3 wonderful charities.
It is. It's in fact, it's already gone.
It's already gone? They've had it already.
Okay.
Had it and spent it.
Yeah. Well, I think I had a message. It went through Friday or Monday. So yeah, they've got it. They're now deciding, obviously, what they want to spend it on, because I have asked them to buy something specific.
Yeah.
Connector in need of sorting their computer system out. So I think they might be doing that with it. And Parity told me the other day that they're still deciding what they're going to get with it. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had a chance to have a chat with Karen.
Well, if it's Karen, it's probably been put to like 3 or 4 different things, I would have thought.
Yes, obviously they the books and the running, and of course they've just this amazing new centre in Guildford.
Yeah.
So I'm absolutely certain it will go to fantastic use for her as well, for them. So just thrilled to bits. It was just over 9,500 each. So
That's
really
an amazing amount. Thank you very much, Helen. for your mayoral year and for all the memories you've given us over the past year.
There's so many.
I know. I remember I had to do the film roll, if you remember rightly, so there are an awful lot of them. Yes, so,
there are.
Thank you very much, and we
welcome.
hope to talk to you soon, but maybe in a different role, obviously.
Yes, I became re-elected, which is obviously great news, back in June, because we had problems with the May election in Frimley Green.
Yeah.
So I have a new ward, although I live there, and I've done a lot of work, around about Frimley Green anyway, because of the way the group was split up last year. So, and now I've gone on to become the executive portfolio for resident and community. So it is, totally different, more service management type thing. So, totally different role, but it's going to be great.
Fantastic. And we'll be seeing you round and about, I dare say.
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic. Not going anywhere.
We're going to have to catch up and do some videos on, how she's going through the time and stuff.
Oh, yes.
The project she's going to get involved with, the Frimley Green.
Yes, always happy to do that. We're planning, we've got, particularly at the moment, we're working on the services and trying to get the best we can for the elderly, things like the centre in Bagshot and the meals at home, that kind of thing. That's one of the priorities, is to build that up. So
buses?
It's a service. Buses are county, I'm afraid.
Oh, dear.
Can't do much buses.
Okay, I'll cross that one off my list then.
I was going to say.
Thank you very much, Helen.
You're
and
welcome.
We'll speak to you soon.
Take care.
Sims, and this is my book Dear Anonymous. SMJ Media have been perfect in promoting my book, and if you would like to follow for more content or help out and support, then you can go to buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group.